42 and 22 run with free selections, basketball and football combined over the past 8 weeks. 2 more free plays coming your way for this Tuesday night card. Denver and Memphis in the NBA, and in college hoops, Xavier and LaSalle. Guys, many times I have said this. If you've heard me on the radio, seen me on TV, read the site here, even watch these videos, there are no guarantees in gambling, but maybe the closest thing to that would be that the breaks ultimately even out over the long run. And that much I'm sure, after doing this for over 25 years as a handicapper, gambling even longer than that. Last Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, I won. Saturday looked like I was on the way to getting a winner with Arizona up by 7 at halftime against Washington, playing at home in revenge, laying 2.5 points. Naturally, Arizona wins by 1. Sunday, lose in overtime with UCLA, a 1-point favorite in Berkeley against California. The Golden Bears win in overtime. Last night, took Valparaiso, laying about 1.5 at Wisconsin, Green Bay. The Phoenix, the host, had lost 5 in a row. Butler playing in revenge. Naturally, they lose by 1 in overtime. It happens sometimes. It's why I always say that you can't celebrate the winners. And believe me, there haven't been many winners here lately for me to celebrate. And you can't lament the losers either, because, the bottom line is you got to wake up today, you got to put your money down on the table, and you've got to expect that you're going to win. If you don't have the confidence you're going to win, you shouldn't be gambling. That's the bottom line. And guys in this business, I've seen it all the time. Not gamblers, okay? I'm talking about handicappers. I've seen it all the time. They dwell on their losing streaks. They moan, they groan, they whine, they bitch, they complain about the losing streaks. Hey, losing streaks are part of life. If you do this long enough, you're going to have winning streaks, you're going to have losing streaks. Nobody wins all the time in this business. That's the bottom line. But so many guys, all they want to do is fault the coaches, fault the players, fault the turnovers. You know what? Sometimes you just pick the wrong game. Hey, look at my free picks, 42 and 22 run. Would I have rather have gone 42 and 22 with the plays I'm betting, the plays I'm releasing to you? Absolutely. Some guys will stand here and say, oh, I'm keying the wrong game. Total bullshit. Total bullshit. Just another excuse. Fact is, I chose the games to release. The free picks, hey, they're winning. What does that tell you? I still have a damn good opinion. I'm just going with the wrong game sometimes, and that happens to be the case. It's not that I'm keying the wrong games. Hey, if I really loved those free picks that much, I would have used them myself. I use them as a free pick because I didn't think they were worthy really of betting on. They're always quality selections, but I always interpret them as being somewhat flawed. So there you go. The other thing with this is that you just, as I said, you can't lose your confidence. You got to keep getting up in the morning. You got to keep firing away, because ultimately everything's cyclical. Everything goes around in a cycle, and ultimately losing streaks turn to winning streaks. The breaks start going your way as opposed to going against you. And that's the fact of life in this business. And I'll tell you what, I always look at this as this is entertainment, this is fun. I'm down right now. I was up a few months ago. I'll be up again in a few months. I always have rebounded. That's how it is. As long as I'm getting my dollar, my entertainment value out of this, and I'm winning more than I'm losing over the long term, that's what I'm counting. Have I won recently? Absolutely not. It's been a miserable run. Not the first time it's happened in my career, not going to be the last time either, because as I've always said, you're prone to go on winning streaks and losing streaks and do as well or as poorly as the players and the teams that you're handicapping on a daily basis. Those are the facts of life, guys. Total transparency here. I'm not here to bullshit you. I'm not here to blow smoke up your ass. I'm just here to tell you the truth. And that's how it goes sometimes. And right now, I've been losing. Is that going to stop me from unloading tonight on a couple of games that I absolutely love? Nope. It won't. Let's get busy here with your free picks. First one, in the NBA, the 9:05 start. Memphis is a 1.5-point road dog at Denver, despite the fact that the Nuggets just blew up their team. Sending Melo, of course, to the Knicks, blah, blah, blah. You've read, unless you've been living in a cave in the last 24 hours, you know what the deal is there. So why is Denver a 1.5-point favorite in this choice? Because they still have some talent. They still have some guys there. And the fact that they've won 7 straight at home in the series by averaging 115 points a game in that stretch. They've also won 24 of 25 in Denver against the Memphis Grizzlies. But I like the Grizzlies tonight, guys. Listen, Denver's in 7th place right now in the Western Conference standings. Memphis is on the outside looking in the 9th spot, 1 game behind the Nuggets. So it's a big game for them tonight. And Memphis was playing some great ball before the break, winning 4 straight and 12 out of 15, going on a 13-6 ATS run. Not true, they lost their leading scorer Rudy Gay, second leading scorer, Rudy Gay, who was averaging 19.8 points per game, lost him to a shoulder injury. He's out indefinitely, but I still like Memphis tonight to win this game. It is a limited action play. It is in a circle many places. That's why I'm not personally wagering or releasing it to you, but I do like it if you can get a price on it to go ahead and lay it with, or grab the 1.5 with the Grizzlies. Now, in the Atlantic 10, I'm going to go with Xavier, minus the 14 points at home against LaSalle. You know, Xavier head coach Chris Mack was not happy by his team's effort Saturday at home against lowly Fordham, only beating the Rams 79-72, getting out-rebounded, out-hustled. Xavier out-hustled at home, out-rebounded 38-32, outscored second chance points, outscored by a 14-7 margin. Now, this is a Xavier team that, you know, is just a half a game above Temple in the Atlantic 10 regular season race as they seek their 5th straight regular season A10 crown. They are on a 12-1 run. They've won 38 consecutive games at home. They've won 4 straight in the series by an average of 12.5 points. But why am I not playing them tonight? Because I'm a little concerned because Xavier has failed to cover its last 3 games and 4 of its last 5, and these are all conference games at home. Why? Because Xavier is on quite a run, and you're being asked to lay so much more with the Musketeers. 14 points tonight. The reason, though, I would use them as a free pick is this. LaSalle has dropped 4 of its last 5 games. Do not be deceived by its 82-80 loss against George Washington on Saturday. That was a game in which the Explorers were down by 18 points. Their last road game, they got hammered at St. Bonaventure 82-61. They've lost 20 consecutive games to top 25 foes dating back to 2001. They have just been an inconsistent defensive team all year long, and offensively, they've been spotty at best. So I'm looking for Xavier to rebound after that mediocre to average at best performance against Fordham on Saturday. They pissed off Chris Mack, and I'll go ahead and lay the 14 points with them. Good luck, everybody, and I'll catch you again on Wednesday.